That's right.
In terms of immigrant kids feeling a greater responsibility to take care of their parents, parents bring you to a new country to give you a better future, you know, the classic sort of story. We only have each other, so we need to take care of each other. My name is Anik. I have lived in Sri Lanka and then in Malaysia, Singapore, also New Zealand. And I still feel Sri Lankan throughout all of it. It's a core part of my identity.
My sister and I, we grew up in different countries. My mom just grew up in Sri Lanka, so it was always, she's proper, very culturally Sri Lankan.
My kids, they are not entirely Sri Lankan, although they might understand the language, they don't really speak it. And because they're not immersed in the Sri Lankan culture, they're a bit foreign from the eyes of a Sri Lankan, they will look foreign. They will act foreign as well, because that's what it is.
I connect closely back to Sri Lanka, but there is still those gaps in knowledge that I'm trying to fill retrospectively and probably for the rest of my life. Okay, so in the top photo there's my uncle, my mum and my grandma, who we call Archa. That's my brother doing classic big brother stuff. Mum's loving it, obviously, I'm not so much. So I moved out the beginning of 2019, and primarily for university to do my master's, but it was also a matter of time for me and I had been wanting to move out for a while.
I think moving out's probably the best thing that's happened for her. I think she really needed that to kind of figure out how things are.
I wasn't happy at all when she moved out first, because she's part of me. My life is not complete without her around.
Yeah, sheep, 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 sheep. So it was really refreshing to move out. At the same time, I think now that I'm in Wanganui, I'm learning more and more. I love it. Like, I got gumboots because it's on a lifestyle block and there are lambs next door. I saw a sheep give birth to a lamb. It's given me a lot of time to just like chill in my own space, and I've just realized how sacred solitude can be.
Flexible වෙන්න ඕනේ මෙහෙම හොඳට නැමෙන්න ඕනේ ඒක කරන්න නම් දැන් මේ විදියට අපි කරන්න ගියොත් මේක කැඩිලා යනවා.
This used to be my treat from the intermediate tuck shop in Sri Lanka, and it was always piping hot, crispy peppers filled with fish. Whoa. Impressive. Through no fault of like my brother or my mum, there was a sense for me to like have to stay and support the family rather than leave.
Okay, so my sister moved out. I stayed. Because for me, I don't know how long I'll live in the home, but the way I think about it is I got to kind of take advantage of that time in the house.
I think there is this misunderstanding that some people have about what staying at home with your parents indicates. I think in Sri Lankan culture, it is just the norm that you have multi-generational families in one house. I feel like that actually makes for a better society when you can have old people and young people in the same place learning from each other, sharing knowledge. For me, I just needed to go and find my own thing before coming back, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to take care of my mum later down the line, and my brother and I know that that's our responsibility.
Yo, are those biscuits?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like an ornament.
What the hell?
Who bought those?
You bought them!
What?
Did you
You
get the
just
wrong
got
order? That's
Damn.
hilarious.
I'm one of those that never checks the box. So.
So when she went, it was not good. I was unhappy. But then, you know, anything in life you just get used to. So after a while, I just got used to the idea of not having her around. I'm very proud of the way she is so independent and the fact that she has gone so far away. So I think that's great. So she's okay. I'm happy with her because she can tackle life, yeah, doing things by herself. Yeah. Who's the favorite? This one.
Ma's a favorite.
Home is where my family is, where my children are. I'm very happy because both of them are independent, and that means if I want to conk off tomorrow, I can go. No worries.